back with another episode for the weekend edition of the podcast. And
Yes, sir.
things happen. Not a lot happened, but stuff happened. Stuff and things. Like Rampage happened, and it came on super early. And I guess it was a thing, but it came on super early. There was a lot of people that wanted to go to the ladder match. I'm going to say this right now. I'm not really sure how I feel about the ladder match so far because they got a few people in here. I'm like, okay.
I missed it. So like, who like in it?
So they had a qualifying match that was Takeshita versus Penta, and
Okay.
so this match was really good. Like at first, I was like, man, this match isn't going to be that good. This match got better and better, and it was like, oh shit, this is a good banger. And Takeshita beat Penta. And the only reason I can say that Penta is not going to be here is because they're going to do the CMLL crossover, which CMLL doesn't work well with AAA, and Penta is part of AAA, so that's the thing.
It was kind of obvious Penta was not going to win that match in that
Yeah,
case.
it was kind of obvious, but like he was whipping Takeshi's ass like throughout the most of the fucking match, and you're like, oh shit, like Penta's gonna win, but he doesn't. So
Okay.
then we get Roderick Strong just like saying he's gonna beat Lio Rush's ass. And then for no good damn reason, we get Pretty Peter Avalon versus Satnam Singh.
Where the fuck did he come from? Like, I feel like I thought he got released.
Dude, the funniest part about that was like they showed his record and they said this is his first match of 2024. I was like, what the fuck?
God damn.
Right? So then we had a promo from the Cage of Agony for no reason because they're gonna have a match on Collision, and it's like, okay, cool, yeah, that's the thing.
Like,
And
whatever.
yeah, and it was very rare and random that we had Tony Storm on Rampage versus Viva Van. I was like, oh, okay, this is a match. Like, I like to be honest, like I didn't think that Viva was gonna win until like she started beating Tony's ass like halfway through the match, and then she lost.
Was it a good match though? At
Oh,
least.
it was a great match. It was a great match. And then
Okay.
we got more of this. I hate this. I really hate this. Like we still keep having this not Sonya, Soraya and Harley Cameron beef with Tony Storm because she just like got mad at Tony Storm and said, I'm gonna beat Mariah May's ass. And like we still continue that on Collision. And it's like, I don't want this. Like it seems like they're going towards we're gonna have Soraya versus Tony Storm again because Soraya keeps mentioning, I beat Tony Storm. I beat her for the title. It feels like they're gonna go back to that, and I don't want that at all.
Yeah, especially the fact that they won the tag team match. Tony Storm and Tiny Tony. I forgot her name. Mariah.
Mariah May. Yeah, it's like they won,
Yeah.
so what's the point? I don't know. I don't know. So then we got a Kyle O'Reilly match against some guy, a local talent. And Kyle O'Reilly beat him because he's going against Will Ospreay on Collision. We get the Johnny Nitro thing where Johnny's talking all the stuff and he's like, hey, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to beat Cesaro up. And it's like, no, you're not. We forgot that you even worked there. It's like, except for this promo. That's it.
I thought he was still in the Ring of Honor, to be honest.
Yeah. So then we got this main event that I lied to you not. Immediately, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I should turn the channel. This isn't going to be good. I watched this match and I was like, holy fuck, this match was good. Because it was fucking Phoenix versus Isaiah Cassidy.
Okay.
This match was so fucking good. Isaiah was pulling out moves. He almost beat Phoenix twice. And it's like, yo, hold up. How is he this good? Like, and he just was beating Phoenix's ass. And it was like, they were doing flips, they were doing shit counters, and she was like, okay, that's crazy. Like, it was great. Like, it was great. Phoenix won, and it was like, okay, cool. But that match was great. Like, that match was great.
So, like, not anytime soon, but do you
Hmm.
think they're gonna like push Isaiah eventually? Like, eventually.
To be honest, they need to push him right now because Quinn is out. Since Quinn is out,
Yeah,
there's no reason for him to be stuck in a tag team. Quinn's out. You need to do something with Isaiah Cassidy. And after that match, it's like, yeah, like he can go. It's not like he sucks. He can go.
I agree. I feel like they should like do like they did in WWE when like Eric from the War Raiders got injured and whatever, and like
Hmm.
Ivar got a mega push. Even though he's not winning like titles and whatever, he's getting a significant good push. They should do the same thing with Isaiah.
Exactly. That's exactly what they should do. Like
Yeah,
I seen like after I seen that match, I'm like, yo, this this dude is really fucking good. They deserve to have him just as a singles wrestler because he fucking
yeah.
killed that shit. Because like I said, I wanted that match going. Yeah, this is gonna suck. But then just like the match as it went on was like, oh my god, this is good.
Like he don't have to win a title. I mean, there's enough to go around, but
Yeah,
give him some good matches. 'Cause I feel like he's been like ever since uh, um Quinn been injured, like he's been like a stepping stool. People have been going over him.
yeah, he has to win something. Just like even if it's just like a random match against some dude, just like a name dude, just like let him win because he's really fucking good.
Yeah.
So that was that on Rampage. So then we got on Collision, FTR opened up and they were talking about the Elite. And I guess they want the tag titles. It's,
I
I,
guess.
yeah, I guess. So this like this is really funny because like they showed this Jack Perry promo, and when I seen it on TV and I saw everybody commenting, "Oh my God, Jack Perry just did this great promo," I'm like, this was on the internet. Like, what are you guys talking about? Like, I seen this promo like a couple days ago. Like, it was like they put it on their AEW digital like a couple days ago, and I was like, I saw this. Like, what are you guys talking about? They was like, oh my god, like he cut a promo right after Double or Nothing. This was great. I'm like, yeah, no, I saw this. Like, what are you talking about? It was weird.
If it's the one you're like, I think you're talking about it. I don't think it was that good of a promo either.
The one where he's in the
Like it was,
shower.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I didn't like the promo too much.
I didn't like to be honest. I didn't like it either, but I just was like shocked that people was like, "This is a fire promo," when this promo had been out for a couple days, and it just
Fire.
yeah, that was the funny part. Like people said it was fire. I was like, yeah, joke. But it's like it was out. Like it was out. So why did everybody just like pretend like it was new? Everybody everybody is just occupying the same digital space as me. So I'm like, why didn't you see it? It was weird.
It's funny. Like you normally the one that sees everything, and I don't see jack shit.
Hmm.
So like everything you say is like news to me. That I saw.
Exactly. See,
So if
like
I saw it, like a lot of other people should have saw it.
exactly. So then we get Roderick Strong versus the very questionable Lio Rush. I know people are like, why is he questionable? It's because I don't know what he's doing. Like no one ever knows what Lio Rush is doing. and somebody was like, AEW should sign Lio Rush. They was like, they signed him and he quit. I don't know what more to like. I don't know what more to do. He's a good wrestler. I don't know what more to do with him. He was in New Japan and like he seemed to be happy just like doing one offs in New Japan. But I don't know what to do with him. Like I'm not even gonna sit here and be like, well, he's good and they need to sign him. No, I don't know what to do with him because everywhere he goes, he just leaves and does a retirement and then comes back like a year later and like, hey guys, I want to wrestle again. It's like I don't know. It's like he's a good wrestler. I don't know what to say. Like I don't know what to say about him going to any company. I'm be honest.
Right before he went to New Japan, he was in TNA, won the X Division title, and then right after that, lost it right back to Chris Sabin, and yeah, like what was the point
Yeah, that's
if
the
he was
thing.
gonna
It's like,
leave?
mm-hmm. I don't get it. Like it is nothing against Lio Rush as a wrestler. Like he's a really good wrestler, but people give him a contract and he just like disappears and is like, no, I don't want to do it. And he's like, they're not treating me right. I'm gonna leave. And then he just goes away and then comes back and then goes away. So it's like I'm not gonna put any stock in this guy being anywhere because it's like, hey, like he's gonna leave somewhere. I mean, like I said, he's a great wrestler. I love watching him in the ring. It's just I wouldn't put any stock in him being in any company. Like
You
I
can't rely on him because he'll leave right after.
yeah, I just like I wish he wasn't this way because like it makes it hard to be a fan of him because it's like you see him somewhere and you're like, wow, it would be great if he stayed here. Like the thing
Hmm.
is like I understand if he wants to be like I want to have the freedom to go wherever I want. That's one thing, but like don't go to a company and then just leave the company and then just go somewhere else and leave that place. Just say I want to be a free agent. I just want to go wherever. And that would be great to be like, yeah, I'll just be a freelancer. Do what Suzuki is doing. Suzuki is literally a free agent. He's a freelancer. He says, I'm a freelancer. That's why he comes to AEW, wrestles on the Indies, goes to New Japan, goes to All Japan, goes to Noah. He does whatever he wants. He's a freelancer. He doesn't have a contract, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants. And that's
If
what
you
Lio
remember
Rush.
years ago,
Mm-hmm.
we referenced this. Chris Bay
Mm-hmm.
did that before he landed in TNA.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was on like every show on fucking WWE, every show on AEW. I believe AEW was a thing at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and TNA, like all of that shit. That's what he should actually do. MLW, like don't actually sign something because I feel like he signed for like a little bit of time. You know what you call
Yeah,
it?
and
Not permanent.
yeah, he should just be a freelancer. Just say, I don't want to sign anywhere. I'll wrestle whenever you guys need me, but I'm not signing anywhere. And that would be, but like that
Yeah,
would be better, and I would respect him more for that. Like that's what I'm saying. Because he had this match with Roderick Strong, even though Roderick fucking threw him around like a rag doll. But Lio Rush like makes everybody go, "Oh my God, Lio Rush is great." And it's like, yeah, no, he is great. He just needs to say he's a freelancer. That's it.
I was kind of hoping he would turn into his demon mode though.
That's only for special occasions. And when he
Yeah,
works, he's going to do it when he fights Ali again. They're probably going to wind up fighting in TNA because I don't see
probably.
Ali coming back to New Japan anytime soon. And like I said, I'm cool with Lio Rush doing whatever he's doing, just as long as he just says he's a freelancer.
Yeah.
So then we got a Kyle O'Reilly promo for tonight, talking about how he's going to try to beat Will Ospreay. It's like, all right, I'm sold on a match. I don't need you to tell me that you want to beat him. It's like I'm sold on a match. And then we got something in the back where it made me mad because I swear to God, like every time like I bring up stuff like this, people always go, "Oh, you're hating, you're being an asshole, you're being disingenuous to AEW," and it's like no, because like it's like this is how I feel. It's like I got into a job that promised me that, hey, this job is like this, and this job is going to do this, and they're going to do these things for you. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to do this because I don't want to be in my other job. I'm going to do this. But then you get there, and the job is exactly like your other job because Roderick Strong goes up and he talks like he just goes to Tony Khan, who's smiling, breaking character, and he just tells Tony Khan, I want to wrestle Swerve on Wednesday. And Tony Khan's like, yeah, you know what? I'll give you the match. And I know people are like, what does that mean? Tony Khan is an on screen character now. And that's what he was like, I will never be an on screen character. I won't do that. I'll be backstage. I'm like, he's an on screen character now. This is exactly what he said he wasn't going to do.
Speaking of unreliable, there you go, Tony. Like he just went back at a lot of shit he said.
Yeah, and then like when you call it out, it's like the AEW hardcores go, you're being disingenuous and being disingenuous. It's like, no, we literally everybody came into AEW, and this is the thing that everybody keeps forgetting. We came into AEW with promises of this is going to be this way. It's going to be this way. It's going to be different. It's going to be this. It's going to be this. We're going to give you this. And as time rolls on, all of those things are getting peeled back, and you're like, well, we're not getting none of those things, and we're getting the same old, same old. And it's like, yeah, but like we were promised some. Well, we could give you the best matches. Yeah, no, that's fine and all, but everything else is the same. But we have the best matches. But it's just all right, dude. All right, like that's all you have to say is because you can't argue with some of these AEW fans because they're just like, no, 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 no. This is the best wrestler in the world. You're fucking full of shit if you don't like it. It's like, no, it is good wrestling. I'm not saying it's the best wrestling in the world. It's good wrestling, and shit happens, and it like feels like the other place when the other place was the other place when the old guy was running it.
Yep.
That's what it feels like. It's like, okay, dude. It just it just doesn't make sense. And then every time like people give charity to WWE now, they're like, oh, you wouldn't do that same shit for AEW, and it's like, of course not, because AEW is supposed to be the place where none of this shit is supposed to happen. We're not supposed to have these problems. WWE is the place where it's like, all right, if we have those problems, yep, that's a WWE thing. AEW is a place where it's like, we're not supposed to have those problems. This is supposed to be different. That's why I keep saying every time we come in here, it's like, it's supposed to be different, and we just keep going through the same shit. And it's like, I don't understand why people are not recognizing that. They just go, oh, you guys are haters. No, we're literally just talking about what's supposed to be right and wrong. It's like, the fuck is wrong with you?
What we actually got there, if you think about it, a
Mm-hmm.
double turn. Fucking WWE turned face and fucking AEW turned heel. Like the whole fucking company, because they were supposed to be the fucking chosen one. And they're just like old WWE.
Exactly. Like, people have started comparing AEW currently to 2019 WWE. And if you know anything about
Yeah.
2019 WWE, it was bad. It was very bad.
Yep.
So that's like, I
Cause
just, mhm.
do you remember when it first started and whatever, right? They even had little tiny different rules and whatever. For instance, you know how you tag your tag team partner and you get that 5 count?
Mhm.
If you remember, they had a 10 count with that shit.
Mhm.
They had a 20 count when you're outside the ring, which is not necessarily new, like that other places do. I think New Japan does that.
Yep.
But you know, they had that shit. Even aesthetically, the like little things I liked it, like the corners or whatever, the turnbuckles, their shit was different. But now they're just like everybody else.
Exactly. And I was mentioning Suzuki, and he just did the ultimate weirdest thing ever. He joined Contra Unit.
The fuck?
I told you it was weird. He joined Contra Unit. Like, he went to MLW and joined Contra Unit. So that's the most randomest Suzuki thing to do.
Wow.
Yeah. And Mark Henry and Teddy Long was there. Scotty Riggs was there. It was a lot of people that showed up. at MLW because they're doing Battle Riot,
Awesome.
and there was a lot of people that showed up. So yeah, back to Collision. We had a match with the Workhorsemen versus Shibata and Daniel Garcia. And halfway through the match, JD Drake got injured, but JD Drake wound up like fucking. I don't even know how he did it. He healed himself because at the end of the match, he did a fucking moonsault. Like what
Katie
the
Drake
fuck?
is so underrated.
Yes, and it was so weird because he like went down, he went on the outside and was holding his knee. He came back in, tagged out, and he was like trying to recoup himself. And then like 10 minutes later, he's like busting his ass and does a fucking moonsault off the top rope. You're like, the fuck? Like, how did you recover like that? He's great.
Yeah. Also, Shibata and Garcia make a great team, in my opinion.
Yes, and the funny part, they were like wrestling each other for the pure title a while ago, and now they're just like
Uh huh.
actually fucking tag teaming. So I like them as a tag team. I hope they keep them as a team for a while.
Same.
They look like they should be, but Daniel Garcia keeps saying he wants the international title, so he's coming after Will eventually.
Yeah. Be funny he loses it and then they win the tag team titles though. Cause
Yeah.
down to their fucking pose at the end, like I'm like, y'all not fucking tag team. All y'all need is a fucking name.
Hmm. So Chris Statlander said she was taking out the trash and getting rid of Willow, and that's going to be a feud when Willow comes back. Like,
Dumpster match.
hey, is Willow injured or like did Willow just like she's just taking time off for a while?
I was actually questioning that my damn self. I'm gonna say she's injured. Cause yeah, like we haven't heard from her since.
Yeah.
So
So we had Thunder Rosa versus the Golden Queen, and this was a thing.
yeah,
But like, what you didn't like the match?
no, it was okay.
He was like, it was just there,
Yeah,
and
that's
Thunder
that's how I feel.
Thunder Rosa win, and she once again did her Thunder Rosa thing where she cuts a promo yelling into the camera about she wants to face somebody, and it's just inaudible. Like you notice she's saying she wants to face somebody, but it's so inaudible you don't know who she's yelling at. You're like, okay, cool.
We'll find out
So
eventually.
yeah. So then we had the Cage of Agony beat up three guys. It was like this really tall guy and these two twin brothers, and they just beat the dog shit out of them. And they just like threw them around and fucked them up. And I mean, like, literally threw them around. I was like, okay.
Like the finisher, like all three of them like held the guy and threw him all the way up in the air.
Hmm.
Like what the
So
fuck?
apparently they want the trios titles, and we get a little bit more of that later on. So can we get a Tony Storm promo? And she's talking about how she wants to beat up Saraya. And she says, I'm going to defend my title. And she said, my forbidden door is always open. We're like, okay. And then
She needs to be stopped.
yes. And then she says, this is the best part of the second best part of the promo. Because she says, all right, let's go out for a drink. And her and Mariah go out for a drink. And they cut back the commentary. Nigel McGuinness is getting up, taking off his headset, ready to go. And Tony Schiavone was like, that was taped on Wednesday. They were already back. And he's like, oh, damn it. That shit was good.
Right?
Like, I love how much he simps for the two of them. It's amazing. Like, he simps for the two of them and hates fucking Brian Danielson. He like there was a match that was going on. I don't even remember what fucking match it was. He just randomly just took a shot at Brian Danielson for no reason. It wasn't even a Blackpool Combat Club match. It was one of the matches. I think it was like the Thunder Rosa match. He just took a shot at Brian Danielson for no fucking reason. I'm like, God damn, dude. Like you hate that guy.
I wonder if he's ever gonna interact with Brian or Tony, because like all that and like I feel like they never interacted.
He will interact with Brian because I feel like they're gonna have the Wembley match, Brian versus Nigel. The Tony
That's
thing,
gonna be awesome.
Tony. Every time Tony comes on commentary, she comes on commentary when he's not there. So that like I can't wait till that happens. So then we got Cesaro versus Johnny TV,
I hate that
and
name.
I do too. This match in the beginning, it was just like, eh, it's there, it's there. They picked it up in the middle, and it was like some cool shit, like the nut shot that Johnny did. I was like, all right, that's cool.
Right.
And then, like after that, it just fell back off a cliff, and Cesaro won. And you're like, oh, that was a thing. Because in the beginning, it was like, oh, it's dead. In the middle, it was like, oh, this is fun. And then it just was like something happened, like when Taya got involved, it just was like dead again. I'm like, oh, okay, well, sure. Like that's how I felt. It was like, oh, sure, all right,
At one point, it looked like he was gonna swing fucking Johnny and Taya. Like, damn,
dude. If you would have did
he didn't
that,
do it,
that
but it looked like
like the match would have been good if you would have did that. Like I'd have been like, all right, yeah, this match was really good. This match was just like, eh. Like I don't even know why they were fighting. I don't even know why Johnny TV was there.
TV time.
Come on, like there's other people better that you could have gave TV time to. Like Jesus, like this match was just it just was a thing. He won, and this means nothing. Cesaro's it doesn't. I don't even know where it's going. He just won, and then they did the premier athletes: Tony Nese, Josh Woods, and Ari Davari, and they're coming back. Okay.
Yay? Question mark.
Yeah, this is like okay, I don't care. Like sometimes, like some people should just like stay away. We already have a huge roster in AEW, so like they should just stay away.
Basically.
So then we had a match that I liked just because it showed off Shane Taylor Promotions, Shane Taylor and Lee Moriarty versus the West Coast Wrecking Crew, and this was a good match because they said who the West Coast Wrestling Crew was before they showed up. They were like, all right, they wrestle in New Japan Strong. It's these guys, and this is a match. I'm like, all right, cool. They showed off, and everybody knows who they are. But Shane Taylor just like he shined in this match. Like he fucking beat the shit out of both of them, Royce Isaacs and Janelle Nelson. Like, yeah, he just beat the shit out of them. Like he just fucked them up.
Finally, they give him some shine.
Yeah, like I've been waiting for this a long time, and I don't know if
Yeah.
they're gonna do something else with him. But like Shane Taylor Promotions are now a thing, and if you look at this, like if you look at this whole entire thing up and down the card, you see one thing that's glaring obvious because the titty people they show the titty people right after this the the beef titty
The Iron
people,
Savages.
yeah, the Iron Savages. Like it's this is the one thing that you see throughout this whole collision. There's a lot of 3-man teams, so they're setting up for like the 6-man title tournament or something because there's no reason that they keep showing these 3-man teams.
Question. Since they
Answer.
showed so many, right?
Hmm.
I wouldn't put it past them, but they
Hmm.
just fucking united them. Do you think they're gonna separate them like fast as shit?
I hope they do. Like, I hope they just take him off of Jay White, but like, eh, you never know. And
Yeah.
Luchasaurus came out and killed the Titty City guys.
Yep.
So, like, honestly don't know where that's going. It's just him just throwing people around. I mean, he looked beefy. He was like, "Hey, yeah, I'm throwing people around. I'm cool." I'm like, "All right, you look beefy, but where is this going?"
Maybe like I'm probably in the minority of this, but I'm kind of tired of this version of Luchasaurus. Just like the extra dinosaur, like, "Arr," like whatever. I kind of miss like the comedy him, where like he would just like talk out of nowhere because he doesn't even talk anymore. Just "Arr."
I'm I just want the whole Luchasaurus gimmick to die. I want him to become a human and just like be a normal fucking person. This isn't working for me. It's not working for me. I'm not cool with it.
Evidently, when he used to wrestle without the mask, like it didn't work. So that's why he still has this.
No, because this is exactly what happened. And like this is on him because when he wrestled in Lucha Underground, he became Luchasaurus, and like he felt like, oh man, I got over with this. I'm gonna keep this, and it's like you can be a normal fucking person. Like, it's like no, no, no. I'm Luchasaurus. Like this is my thing. I'm from the dinosaur age. Nah, pal, you can just be a normal fucking dude. It's okay. Nah, I don't like.
It was cool at first, but you know,
Yeah, it was like I felt like he should have just evolved, but he didn't. He's just like there, and like he always gets beat,
ironically, in the conversation he devolved.
basically. So then we get to the main event, and I'm not gonna lie. At the beginning of the main event was Kyle O'Reilly versus Will Ospreay. At the very beginning, I was like, "Oh, this is very disappointing." Like the first 5-10 minutes, I was like, "This is disappointing. This is not what I expected." Then it turned into exactly what I expected. I was like, oh, that's what I was looking for. I should have just been patient.
They were gonna give you what you wanted. You just had to wait.
Yes, because this match was fucking awesome. Like Kyle O'Reilly worked Will's arm, he worked his leg, he fucked Will up, and Will came back with a couple of hidden blades. It was like, okay, this is great. And Will won the match, and he still holds his arm. He's like, fuck the arm. And he's like, no, I didn't. It was work. He's like, no, you fucked up my arm. It's like, all right. But
You know
shit.
the funny part, like I agree with you the whole thing. Like the first couple minutes were like meh, and then it turned up.
Mm-hmm.
But the part that scared the shit out of me, I didn't like it. It actually scared the shit out of me, right? Is with the
Mm-hmm.
part where like Osprey's leg was on the ropes or whatever,
Yes.
and like fucking what's his face Kyle O'Reilly jumped on him and whatever, did a move. I forget. I want to say it was a knee and
Yeah, he
whatever,
did the
and like
knee drop.
fucked. Yeah, he fucked fucking Osprey's leg up. Like I thought he fucked up his leg, but apparently he fucked up his arm.
Yeah, like Kyle is so fucking good. Like, and it was at one point I was like, Kyle should just beat him, but I forgot he Will Ospreay has a title and he's going for another title, so he can't lose. Like, well, shit, but like this match was so good.
And plus, he just got that title too, so like it's weird.
Yeah. But like this is his first title defense, and it was already in jeopardy. The first match.
Yeah,
So then after the match, we get a Swerve promo, and Swerve is talking about how he's going to beat Will Ospreay, and how him and Ospreay need to fight. They haven't fought in their paths need to cross, and their paths are going to cross at Forbidden Door for the world title. And then he starts talking about Roderick Strong. He was like, "Yeah, me and you met before, which they met in NXT." And he said, "Now we're both involved, and let's see what we can do now." Okay, I mean, his back is going to get fucked up. His back is going to get fucked up.
Yeah. He weirdly came across as a heel to me. I know I'm wrong, but like that's how I felt.
Listen, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not a fan of Swerve. I'm not a fan of Swerve. Like it's just something about Swerve that I'm not a fan of, and I can't get into it. Like no matter how much
Yeah,
like he does, like I just can't get into it. It's just something about him that just makes me just feel just like it's not for me. Like he can have the best match in the world. It's just not for me. And I don't know why. I can't tell you why. It's just something about that. I just have this feeling of like I just not a fan of Swerve. It's just something about him. I don't know. I don't know. It's just something about him.
absolutely nothing wrong with that. Some people you just get a bad vibe with.
Yeah, and it's just like it just grew like from like it just grew like I don't know. And if you guys go back to like the old podcast, like you can get the hints of it when he first started Hit Row, like when he just used to be in the studio, and I just would be like I used to like Swerve, but it's something about him. And then he came back and Hit Row popped off for like a second, and was like, okay, this is I kind of get it. And then like it just was like he just went by himself, and it was like I don't get it. Now it's like it just was something about Swerve. It was like it's just something that I don't know what it was. It's just something. It's just something about Swerve.
He made Ashanti the Adonis somebody though.
He made him such a somebody that he's not even on the show anymore. So that was a thing. So speaking of WWE, SmackDown happened. And SmackDown started out with the new bloodline. They're coming to the arena because they have a match later with the Street Profits. And then we have the Street Profits coming in with B-Fab, and they're getting ready for their match. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or as you would say, the Savage bloodline.
yes. So then we do a recap of the king slash queen of the ring, and Nick Aldis presents the crown to Nia Jax. And Nia Jax comes out and says she's the queen, and she's gonna take the title at SummerSlam, whoever the champion is. Then she calls out Bayley, and Bayley comes out just to get beat up by Piper Niven. And Piper beats the shit out of her. And Chelsea says, "Well, you're not gonna be facing Bayley at SummerSlam. You're gonna be facing Piper." And I was like, okay. So then we had the show long storyline of Nick Aldis in the back and AJ Styles in a pastel blue suit telling him, "Yeah, I think I might retire tonight." And Nick Aldis goes, "Oh, well, I don't know what to say, but you know, all right." Like, soon as he said, "I might retire tonight," I'm like, "Yep, we're getting a Mark Henry thing."
Yep.
And like, the funny part
I
was,
thought about it as soon as he came out with the suit.
yeah, it was like, it's just too, like, it was just too on the nose. It was like right there. It was like, yeah, he's going to do the thing. So then we got Bayley in the back with Naomi. And she's like, "Yo, I got your back. So we can have a tag team match against Piper and Chelsea." Okay, cool. So then we get something that's a one-on-one match. We get Ciampa versus Austin Theory. And once again, they're back to planting the seeds of just like before WrestleMania of Theory and Waller breaking up.
It's kind of upsetting.
Okay, explain why it's upsetting.
They just gave him the fucking belts. Like, give him like a few.
But okay, I
We're
would
like two
say
months
that.
off of them winning title.
Listen, I would say that, but I also want DIY to win the tag titles.
Oh no, of
Like I
course.
and here's the upside to that, and like we
Hmm.
both not seeing this upside. Splitting up Theory and Waller is going to be a good thing in the long run because both of them, well, mainly Waller, Waller is going to be a fucking star, and Theory is going to be. I don't know if Theory can be anything.
Yeah, like Theory's like iffy. We tried to push the guy a couple times or whatever, and he's good. I don't know, but he fails. Mhm.
Listen, I can tell you exactly what it is about him. He lacks the it factor. It's like an it factor that he lacks. It's like he has the he can work in the ring, he can be very annoying, but he lacks the it factor. Like Grayson Waller is annoying as shit. He can go in the ring, but he has that it factor. Because like all the time where I'm like, I fucking hate Grayson Waller, but like I can't stop listening to the dumb shit he says because it's like this is entertaining as fuck. Like he had something. Austin
Yeah,
Theory, he'll do the same exact thing, and I'm just like, can you just get off the screen and get to the next person? Because I don't want to see.
I
But
feel you.
it it just some people have the thing, and like when they're together, like Theory gets the Grayson Waller effect, and that's what makes him popular. But when they're separate, it's like fuck Austin Theory.
Yeah, no, I feel you. But they just work so well together too.
They do. So then we get Blair Davenport. She's back there with Nick Aldis, and Naomi walks in, and Naomi's like, "Yo, we want a tag match." And Blair Davenport's like, "Wait a minute, whoa, 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 whoa! I was here. What are you doing? Like, chill out." And she's like, "Listen, I'm like, I don't really care who you are. We got some stuff to talk about." And Nick Aldis separates them, and at that point, I was like, "So Blair is gonna attack Naomi tonight?"
Yeah, I thought
Like,
the
did
same
you?
thing.
Yeah. So then Naomi leaves, and LA Knight walks in and was like, "I want the U.S. title." And he's like, "Listen, Logan Paul's not here." He's like, "Well, you should have a champion that's be here." And he was like, "Well, sit down and we'll talk." And I'm just like, "Okay, cool." So I'm kind of suspecting the U.S. title match be at SummerSlam, but like they got 2 months before they get to SummerSlam
Yeah,
because like we are like
hopefully
we're
for
all
SummerSlam because that's his hometown.
yeah, but we're already in June, and like he could have a challenger in June for Clash of the Castle, and he could have a challenger for Money in the Bank. So
Yeah,
then LA Knight comes out the room, and Kayla's like, "What did you guys talk about?" And he was like, "Kayla, I'm not gonna tell you what we talked about. We were just talking." And then I feel so bad for Mello. I feel so bad for Mello because Mello came up and Mello gets right in LA Knight's face and goes, "Yeah, you should be worried about me instead of worried about facing LA Knight." And like he knew that he fucked up and he just kept going. And LA Knight was so quick with it. He was like, yeah, he was like, you know what, kid? He was like, that would be kind of hard for me to face myself. But he's like, if you talk about Logan Paul, I was like, God damn it. God damn
I
it.
had to catch a replay for that because I didn't catch it at first. I barely was paying attention to it. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna face each other. I didn't care. Watching the
Mm-hmm.
replay was like, ah, fuck, damn, Mello.
But LA Knight was just so quick with it. Like he caught it and like shot it right back at him. Was like, it's gonna be kind of hard for me to face myself. And like you could see Melo like, God damn it. So they did set up they're gonna have a match, but it was fucked up. I felt bad for him.
That's why you hit me up and was like, he's so good at the mic.
Yes. So then we had Andrade versus Apollo Cruz again on SmackDown this time. But they showed a thing where Angel Garza talks to Andrade and he's trying to get him to join up with Legado del Fantasma. And he's like, come on. And it's like they know each other. So he's like, yeah, dog. He's like, come on, like we could just all team up and like we could be a thing and this would be good. And Andrade was like, you know what? I'll see you later. So they have the match, Apollo Cruz and Andrade, and Apollo Cruz loses because of the distraction from Angel Garza. And Garza's like, hey man, he's like, listen, Andrade, I hope you win. And then Legado walks out, and Andrade just walks right by Legado. And at that moment, I was like, if they don't make this fucking match at a fucking pay per view, I'm gonna be pissed because at that moment, all I wanted was Andrade versus Santos Escobar. I want that match.
Sam. One on one, that's gonna be a fucking banger.
Yes, and so that brings us to something that we've talked about multiple times on this podcast. That Rey Mysterio wants to have a pay per view in Mexico. He wants to have a pay per view in Mexico. We've talked about this multiple times. And he also
Yep.
wants to put his mask on the line against Dominic, which we also talked about multiple times on this podcast. So that seems to be a thing. That would be a perfect match to happen. Andrade versus Santos Escobar in Mexico. It would be like the crowd would be fucking foaming at the mouth.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that would be great.
Book
So
it.
yeah, come on, Hunter, book it. So then we get the bloodline backstage, and Solo is hyping up Tama and Tonga. And so Solo was talking, and Paul Heyman comes up and was like, listen. You just keep recruiting criminals. You keep recruiting all these people, these savages, these thugs. But when Roman was in charge, we had a purpose. And our purpose was to go for the world title and protect the title. He was like, I don't see you with any purpose. Like, you have no purpose. And he's like, so what are we going to do about this Cody Rhodes situation? And Solo says the most interesting thing of this whole entire thing. He goes, we have a plan for Cody Rhodes. We have him right where we want him. Who's the we? Like, that
Yeah,
was
that's
a
exactly
thing.
what he said.
Like, he said we. He didn't say I. And he wasn't talking about him and Tonga and Tama. He wasn't talking about them. He said we. Like, there's another level with him. It's like, okay, so who is
Yeah.
it? So who is it? Is it The Rock, which we all think and know it is?
I'm pretty sure it's him.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I'm waiting to see how this unfolds because this feels like this is going to be something crazy. And just as he's about to say more, Kevin Owens comes out and he looks at Paul Heyman and he's like, "Go handle that." And Paul just had this face like, I don't know if I want to go handle it. He was like, "Go handle that now." He's like, "All right, I'm going." So a backstage thing, Angel Garza gets attacked by Apollo Cruz. He's like, "You made me lose. Like, I don't like you." So they're gonna have a match. And KO comes out and KO's talking. He's talking about how he helped Randy Orton because Randy Orton was cool. And Paul Heyman comes out and says, "Listen, please stop this." He was like, "Please stop this. I have no control over them. I don't know what they're gonna do. I value you as a human. We respect you. I respect you. Roman Reigns respected you." And the crowd just started chanting, "We want Roman." And Paul Heyman said, "Trust me, nobody in this building wants Roman Reigns more than I do." And he's begging and pleading with Kevin Owens to stop fucking with the bloodline because they're not the same anymore. They're savages. He was like, "Please, just stop." He was like, "Just stop." And Kevin's like, "Why should I trust you?" He was like, "You're a liar." He was like, "Trust me, this time it's not that way." And before he can finish saying what he's saying, the bloodline comes out. And Kevin is by himself until the Street Profits pop up behind him. And so we go right into the tag match. So that was a thing.
I was wondering who's gonna be his backup.
Yeah, like I kind of figured it was going to be Street Profits because they had the tag match, but I didn't think they were just going to just like pop up like that. I thought they were going to come behind the bloodline and beat them up, but they popped up in the ring. Like, oh shit, that was
Yeah.
cool. So the bloodline got the win against the Street Profits. This was a okay match. This wasn't like a super dope match where like a lot of shit was happening. This was a cool match.
I feel like
So
Noah got better.
yeah, he did get a lot better because he's been working in Japan. So
Yeah.
then we got Jade and Bianca walking in the back, and they get cut off by Indy Hartwell. It was like, "You hurt Candice, you hurt her knee," and Bianca was like, "Well, she hurt my knee, so it was only payback." And she was like, "You know what? Like something." And as soon as she was about to say something, Jade was like, "What? You want to fight? You want to fight?" And Indy Hartwell pulled a Friday, where she was like, "No," and she walked off.
That was funny.
Yes. So then we had Bailey and Naomi versus Piper and Chelsea. And Piper and Chelsea get the win because Piper is going to be the number one contender for Bailey. But also, more of the rumors that we have reported on months ago, and we thought that it got dropped, but the rumors are resurfacing again, and they're louder again that they're going to have a women's mid card title.
Okay.
Yes. So then we have Queen Naya in the back with, respectfully, Mia Yim. Respectfully.
You was about to say Queen Zelina, weren't you?
No, no, no.
Uh,
Queen Naya and respectfully Mia Yim. And they were
yep.
face to face. And so apparently, I think Mia Yim is going to wind up facing Naya next week. But Mia Yim, she got her handful because she's going to be wrestling in NXT for the secondary title.
How about that? Like, yeah. She's
Yeah.
working hard.
Yep. So many people are already speculating they're going to call it the Women's Intercontinental title. I don't know if they're going to call it the Women's Intercontinental title. Like, I don't, like, I have no idea what they're going to call it, and I don't know if it's going to be two of them. If it is, I don't want it to be, because WWE has a trope of everything has to be the same. So
Yeah.
they'll probably do a Women's Intercontinental Championship and a Women's US title.
Yeah. Now, maybe in Maine, like, I think that's more than obvious what's going to happen. It's going to be women's IC, women's US, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I would want something different for the women, like something we don't have. You know what I mean? Like a women's
Mm-hmm.
TV title. I know that's an AEW thing, but yeah. Or, well, rather, Ring of Honor thing. Same thing. But, something they don't have. Well, we already got the North American title. So,
Yeah, like,
something like South American title or something.
or the international title. Like, you could do something to do something different. I want something different, but like I said, WWE are like weirdos with we have to keep everything uniform. was like, all right.
Someone has some serious OCD.
Mm-hmm. So next week, Tonga Loa will be sworn in by the tribal chief, Solo Sokoa.
Question about that. We're
Answer.
swearing in Loa, but we
Mm-hmm.
didn't do that with Tama.
Yes, we did.
So
Yes, we did.
we did?
Yeah, we made him the
Okay.
NFT. MFT.
Yeah,
Like
but wasn't
that
that
was
just like a random thing? Like we
no,
didn't
that
make a
was
big deal out of it.
they made a deal out of it. I mean, they didn't make a deal out of it, but they did make a deal out of him being a thing because
Yeah.
it was after like he said it in the beginning of the show, but then they had a program where they stopped and they brought him in and he said he is my NFT. And Paul Heyman was like, what the hell does that mean? And before they could get any further, Randy Orton and Kevin Owens showed up. So it was like that's how he kind of introduced them because like he showed up and then the next week it was like, hey, he's the thing. And this week is going to be this week. I think what they're going to do is say that he is part of the team, and then they're going to give them their official tag name, and that's
Yeah,
how they're
I
going to
was
move
gonna
on.
ask you that earlier. Because like I kind of want them to be a team, the same vein of the OC and the Good Brothers. Like they shouldn't just be the bloodline.
No, no, I mean they're going to be the Savage Bloodline. What I mean is by team name, they're going to give Tama and Tonga a
Yeah.
name. Yeah, the God.
Yeah, no, that we're on the same page on that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So the only fear is like they're gonna get stopped by Kevin Owens or some shit, and it's gonna be forever. Which I want them to move on from Kevin Owens to someone else.
Yeah. It probably Kevin and Randy actually.
Yeah, I like I said, I want them to move on because like they've already messed with them for like 3 months, and that's 3 months too long. So then we get AJ Styles walking down the thing, and he bumps into LA Knight, and LA Knight looks at him and says, "Please don't tell me that this is a thing." And AJ just looks at him and goes, "Hey man, sometimes things happen." And he goes, "All right." And he shakes his hand and AJ walks off. AJ bumps into Michin, bumps into Cody. He whispers something into Cody's ear. Then he two sweets the Good Brothers. And they go out there with him. And like as soon as they went out there with him, I was like, well, they're all gonna jump Cody. And he goes out,
Yeah, I kind of thought the same thing.
yeah, he goes out, he says, Code, he said, listen, I got a lot of stuff to say. Good brothers, give me two sweet one last time. It's like, I've been doing this for some amount of years since my son graduated from high school. You know, everything is going good for me, and I think it's time for me to ride off in the sunset. He said, Cody, I talked to you backstage and I asked you to come out here. He's like, Cody, he's like, we had a great match. And Cody said, you text me and you said, we had a good match, little brother. He's like, that made me feel good. And then Cody put his hands up. And they did the whole hand holding thing. And AJ beat the dog shit out of him.
Did he ever?
And then he did something that hasn't been done in a long time. He did a Styles Clash off the steps.
Yep.
So that that was cool. So now he's gonna be going bam. Cody versus AJ Styles at Clash of the Castle.
You want something done, just beat somebody the fuck up.
Yeah, and just lie about quitting. Yeah, just lie and say, yeah, no, I'm quitting. And I'll beat the shit out of you now and get a title match. Yay!
So, common internet question:
Mm-hmm.
who did it better?
Mark Henry. Mark, like,
I,
there's no
I
doubt
I
about
agree.
it. Like, Mark Henry's was great. He beat the shit, like, because it was so genuine and you thought that it was happening. And fucking John Cena came in there and put the title on him. He was like, "Yeah, just let me hold this title one time because I'll never get to see this again." He's like, "Man, this is great." He's like, "You have it back." And then he just beat the shit out of John Cena and said, "I got a lot left in the tank." And like that was it. That was the greatest.
I forget. Did he beat John? I know he eventually got
No,
the title. Did he beat John?
no,
Okay.
no, no. He didn't beat John. He lost to John
Okay.
because we were there and he lost.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'm glad that they have two matches set up for the pay per view already, and
Yeah.
we get we get the WWE title and then we get the world title set up for Clash of the Castle.
It's gonna be an awesome pay per view.
Yep, there's gonna be an awesome pay per view in the daytime, and
Yep.
it's only like 2 weeks away. That's that's fast because we got three matches already. We got the two title matches, and we got a women's world title match.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like it's coming up fast, and we already got a few matches.
I foresee maybe two more matches after that.
I can see, yeah, probably two more matches. Yeah, two matches.
So like about
So
five total. Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
And you know that they'll throw that extra random one match at the end of the show, like so you get like, hey, we're gonna give you a kickoff match. Haha, there
Oh
you
yeah.
go.
True. True that because that's what they did with the last pay per view. The fucking women's tag
Yeah,
team titles.
throw a random ass kickoff match. You'd be like, ah, I hate this, but all right. But that that'll be a thing. So yeah, that's the end of the show. Got anything you want to say?
Nothing, sir.